Okay, now sit in such a way that you don't get that shirt all fixed up. Oh my God, here we are. I don't do the kind of streams where I wait for people to show up. You give me a hot mic, I'm gonna talk into it, brother. You give me a hot mic, I'm gonna fuck that thing up. So anyhow, here it is, Friday morning. Whatever day it is, didn't look. The 18th, November 18th. Great. Oh, good. He's talking about the date. Good. I was worried that he wouldn't address that. Oh my God. The sun is shining. The wind is freezing. And I'm feeling good. Oh, I've been too long and under pressure. Oh, I'm way too stressed to be. Wait a minute. I'm way too far to be this stressed, yeah. Oh, I'm not the same I was so used to be. But bitch, I might be better. Turn up the music. Turn down the lights. Tell everybody I'm gonna be alright. Okay. Alright. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, standing in my blessy yesies, center, the fat bit loves. Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Obviously, don't know all the lyrics. Don't quiz me on the lyrics to a Lizzo song. Obviously. But a great little jam. Is it not? That gal can sing. And hopefully she identifies as she, her. Sorry if she doesn't. Lizzo, the person, can sing very well and has some great tunes that everyone seems to like. And this whole line, this has become a thing. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Now, what does that mean? I can only guess. And great for her. Sounds like she's having a blast in her entire life. But that's not what I came here to talk about. Let's see, what do I want to start with? Let me tell you something that just happened to me in the car. Driving home from... Oh, he's doing the car rant. Yes. Clapping. Can't clap. Yes, here he is. He's doing the car rant. I was hoping he would talk about this. I was driving home from dropping my child off at school. And get this call from an unknown number out of Ohio. Now I'm going, me just racking my brain. Do I know anyone in Ohio? No, it's a trash place to live. I would never want to know anyone from there. Just joking. Come on. I've never been there. No idea what it's like. I think it's an equal measure of like cool things and horrible things. kind of like this entire country and world. So anyhow, kindness and love to Ohio folks out there. Get a call from a number in Ohio that I don't recognize. And most of the time, I get at least probably 1 spam call a day, as you do as well. Just bizarre pre-recorded stuff about my car's extended warranty or whatever the hell. This particular one was a pre-recorded message. This one I'd never heard before. It was, it was a feminine voice, but like a robot feminine voice that was clearly pre-recorded, has been used over and over. And what it said was, this is a call from the Border Patrol or something like that. What the hell is that? Customs agents. I don't know the phrasing. I didn't fucking memorize it. This was in the car as I was driving. Probably shouldn't have picked up my phone anyhow. They said it was a call from Border, whatever the hell it is, Customs, the guys who check out packages that are coming into the country, all right? And they said federal agents, this is real. They said federal agents have found drugs and money in a package with your name on it. Please hold to be connected with a federal officer. And I did genuinely have a moment where I was like, Jesus Christ, wait a sec. And thought it may be a legitimate moment of identity theft or something weird happening. But then I was like, wait a sec. This happens often enough that you have a pre-recorded message randomly dialing people and just being like, hey, by the way, your name was used to bring in drugs and money into the country. And so I went ahead and stuck around to be connected with the federal officer. And now I'm not going to do the accent of this person. Sorry if my mic is clipping. I better turn this motherfucker down. I'm getting all angsty. Okay. Anyhow. Now, am I going to do the accent of the person who I spoke with on the phone? I didn't actually speak with them, but they said a sentence. Let's just say that they were from the country of India, for sure, okay? Is that good? Is that bad? No, it's just a thing. And so when he said his opening statement, this was a real person. I was connected with a real person. Within about 0.7 seconds, I knew that this gentleman was not a real federal officer and that he was just some scammer in probably some nightmarish warehouse in an impoverished area, and they are trying to swindle Americans because that's how they make money and feed their family. And that's just kind of how it goes. But I was thinking, like, dude, you guys gotta hire at least like one guy who can at least fake an American accent and pretend to be a federal officer, because, if you're coming on the phone with me sounding like Apu, that isn't gonna, I'm not gonna buy that. Probably the wrong way to phrase that. Come on, whatever. I'm being silly. Relax. No, we don't like Apu anymore. It's bad. But then they changed the guy who does it. Now it's good again. I don't know. I can't keep it straight. It's a show. It's a cartoon. Are we going to get mad about cartoons and what Josh says about a cartoon character? I hope not. These days, I wouldn't be surprised. So anyhow, I went ahead and hung up. Well, I told the guy, I was like, oh, I played along with him. I was like, those are my drugs and money. You can send them on through. Yeah, I know, crazy customs. I know it looks suspicious, but that's just my order of, unlicensed bills. And what is the word? What's the word? Trying to be a smart guy and not knowing. Yeah, that's my drugs. That's my opium. I can't get enough of the damn stuff. You can send it on through. Sorry about that. I'll fill out my forms better next time, So yes, went ahead and hung up on that guy, blocked the number, and I'm sure I'll never hear from them again. But best of luck to him. I hope he gets a couple of big scores today. I hope he finds some absolute moron who's less intelligent than me, who's like, oh my God, what do I need to do to get my name off of this package of drugs and money that doesn't actually exist? And somehow, what's the scam? How do they get you to give them money in this situation? Well, yeah, in order to keep you out of legal trouble, all you have to do is send us $2,000 on PayPal, and then we'll just forget this ever happened and make sure you don't go to court for this package of drugs and money. Also, maybe pick just one. If you're doing your scam, maybe just pick one. Just do something that actually sounds real. Hey, we found a brick of cocaine, put into a teddy bear or something. Hey, we found there's a Furby, and it's stuffed with cash. What the hell is this? Okay, well, enough about that. So anyhow, they didn't scam me today. Have I been scammed before? Probably yes, because I'm trying to be a smart guy, but I'm a big dummy too. Okay, now I'd like to talk to you about the U.S. mail. Oh my gosh, get done with the car rant. Now he's going on about the U.S. mail. As a kid, getting mail was so exciting. It was so fun. Oh my God. Grandma sent me a card. Holy shit. It's always in like a red envelope. It's like, damn, Grandma, where do you get the special envelopes? God damn, Grandma is fire, dude. Grandma knows how to hook it up. And then you open that motherfucker. It's like a Valentine card, and inside there's a $1 bill folded into like a little t-shirt. Holy shit. Grandma knows how to fold money so it looks cool too. And I'm her Valentine. I mean, but when you were a kid, being your grandma's Valentine, that was fire. That was fire, actually. And I was like, hell yeah. And also it was only $1. It's like, that was still great. Getting $1 from your grandma, or getting more, sometimes like 10 for your birthday. Later on, getting a check. Oof. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That was me at age 10 with my little check from grandma. And also kind of realizing in that moment, standing there on my birthday with a check in my hand, being like, damn, I don't have a bank account. What am I going to do with this? I can't take this to Toys R Us. Toys R Us. That was the place to go at one point in time. Anyhow, the U.S. mail now what I was saying with that is like now getting mail is it's all trash. It's meaningless trash that's just adding to the shit pile of this earth, unfortunately. And it's like we don't even ask for it. They're just like, hey, you live in a place. Let us send you some bullshit in the mail that we printed out that's hopefully just for you to give us more of your dollars. And sometimes I'm such a dummy, I do give them my dollars and without even thinking about it, you know? But anyhow, first of all, this one is this is just, okay, let me show you what this is. On the stream, this is a little glossy postcard that says Happy Thanksgiving in the world's worst graphic design, you know, just not even a first year student, but just like someone who's never even going to get into graphic design school. Somebody who's just like puts this on their portfolio and they don't get a call back on their school application. Just, I mean, it's like, don't put what is this font? What are we doing here? Don't put a brown font on a blue fence background. Don't do my God. This is 1997 Family Channel graphics. You know, did you ever have the Family Channel? Watch some Waltons on there. Anyhow, here's the weird thing. This Happy Thanksgiving card, which I don't need, came from my mortgage lender. Hold on a sec. 9 years ago. 9 years ago, I was in touch with this person in a different state. This is from Colorado to get a mortgage loan to purchase my house in 2013. I don't own a house anymore. I live in a different state. This is a lending agent in Colorado, and she put me and my ex-spouse's name on there. I mean, she doesn't know we got divorced, you know. I didn't like make sure to call up my former lending agent and make sure that she knew that I'm divorced. But it's just like, what's the metric of this? That some dumbass is going to get this in the mail and be like, "Aw, my mortgage lender from almost a decade ago is thinking of me on Thanksgiving. Aw, that's so sweet. Maybe I'll launch into a $300,000 endeavor and get another house." What the fuck? Get out of here. No one's doing that. But if they spend the time and money to send these dumb things, somebody must be, right? Even if they do a $10,000 mail campaign, even if one dumbass is like, "Yeah, you know what? I do need a house," and then goes and gets a loan from them, I guess that pays for it. So I guess I'm the dumbass, actually. I guess they're right, and it's good to do. Great. That's great. Anyhow, thank you, Kelly, from SWBC Mortgage. Your card warmed my heart this Thanksgiving. Oh my God. Here's another one. I love this so much. And by that I mean it makes me sad and it hurts my heart a little bit. So this one is from another postcard, same day. This one came from the USPS. Look at this cute little guy. Maybe you got one. They probably sent these nationwide. So it's what it's saying is, from Snowflake, Arizona to Rudolph, Wisconsin, we're delivering everything you need to get holiday ready. And also, nightmarish Photoshop job on this as well. Where are they finding these people? Fiverr.com? Just being like, hey, yeah, we're going to spend $100,000 to send out these bullshit things to every house in America, but let's pay some student $7 to design the flyer. So the thing about this whole thing, it's like, what's the metric on this? They're trying to make you feel like, hey guys, hey United States of America, the USPS, we're here for you. We really care about getting your packages out there on time for the holidays so you can open up your little bullshit that's made out of plastic from China that's going to end up in a landfill in 2 months. Hey, we'll get it to you, pal. We're going to deliver you all that Amazon shit that's killing the world. The thing that kills me about this is that it's like, this is, God, this is what marketing is. It's trying to make you think that these companies are not nasty trash people, just disgusting human beings clawing for your clawing, trying to get every little t-shirt shaped dollar out of your pocket and just eating it up. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, money, I love it. That's the capitalists. Pretty cool, guys. What this is, they're trying to come at you from a perspective of, oh, hey, we're just good guys over here. We were just thinking about you. 300 million Americans, we were just thinking about you. Thought we'd send you a little card, make you feel warm and toasty around Christmas. What this is saying is, hey, don't use UPS or FedEx or DHL to ship your shit. Use the United States Postal Service. And here's the thing, is the poor souls, many people, male people, had to carry like 1,000 of these in their bag the other day. Each of them had to carry a ton and just like see this image over and over as they're placing it in people's mailboxes and just being like, God damn, I work for these people. This shit sucks, man. Like this, the male employees are the ones who see through this gimmick more than anyone. They're like, dude, this is, don't tell them to ship more through us. We're already like understaffed and underpaid. And now we're going to get a plethora of more boxes of like shit for a little spoiled kid to open up and not even care about. Fuck this. Meant to throw that a different place and not land it back on me. They're basically just saying, hey, we're nice and good and we're warm, cool, good people. And so spend your money with us and not the other guys. Now, when it comes to shipping, UPS, this is not an ad. I'm not sponsored by anybody, believe me. Except the Lord Jesus Christ. That doesn't exactly track. I just felt like saying it. When it comes to shipping, UPS is obviously top notch. Love those guys with their little brown shorts and their gold badge logo. UPS is the most expensive, but they also take care of your shit. I worked in a shipping warehouse for years, and I know this. We primarily used FedEx, but occasionally we'd be UPS, and I would see the quotations on shipping prices and be like, damn, bro. But they also, they're nice. They're nicer to your packages. They'll put it in a little carriage. They'll give it its bottle. They'll pat its bottom, feed it when it needs, give it a little blankie. UPS treats your packages like gold or like a baby, whatever I just described there. UPS is number one. That's top of the tier. Second is FedEx. FedEx is probably the most popular, the biggest. They do a pretty good job, unless you're shipping 8-foot light bulbs, which I've never done, and that get smashed every single time without fail. I've never done that. I've never had to package up 38-foot light bulbs and ship them to Target in Michigan and hope that they didn't get absolutely annihilated in crossing states. Yeah, I've never had to do that, and it's not expensive either. FedEx is still pretty good, though. I mean, there's some solid guys out there, guys and gals and they, thems and whatever the hell. FedEx doing a great job, sort of, but also they're probably overworked and they're like everybody should get paid more and people are shipping way too much because of Amazon, whatever. But then if you're talking DHL, I don't know if you've ever had a DHL situation, dude. DHL's whole thing is like, their whole motto is like, yeah, it might get there. Yeah, hey, your package, yeah, we'll take it. Come on, look at our rates. Our rates are so reasonable. Yeah, it might get there. We'll see what's going on. Hey, your package might get there. We'll see what's going on that day, And if it doesn't, here's our toll-free number, and here's an email to report damage or missing packages. And then the link is just like a 404 page, does not exist. And you try to call them, and it's like you get some, Vietnamese restaurant in some kind of place. If you're using DHL, brother, you're in a world of hurt. I don't know how they still exist. I don't know who is using that company. Their logo sucks. Their color scheme is weird. Yellow and red. I mean, what is that? What is that? You look like some kind of yellow and red thing. I mean, get out of here with your yellow and red. DHL, yeah, delivering hot loads. Okay. No, that doesn't really make sense. Delivering hot loads of shit. Maybe. Don't like this. Don't like where this went. DHL, don't help. I don't know. Just for no reason, trying to find something that DHL stands for that's bad that also relates to shipping. Delivering honestly lame. Delivering honestly lame. I don't know. DHL's bad. Don't use them. USPS is somewhere in between there, It's somewhere between FedEx and DHL, I would say. USPS is, it's just like, there's just too many people on Earth and in this country shipping things at once. And like, I don't know, it's both, yeah, they're a nasty company, but also the workers who do work there and have to do that dumb shit should get paid more, and they should have enough help. Dude, walking into the post office, my God, it's like the fucking, it's like the parole office in District 9 or in Elysium. It's just, it's like the last dregs of humanity. Just war-torn buildings, these post offices. I mean, you go in there, it's just grimy everywhere. There's like tape residue on the wall for some reason. There's a guy, you know, who has a tent pitched in the corner. And like kind of good for him because it's probably warmer in there, but it's also like the workers are just like, yeah, that's Glenn. He lives there. So, you know, you'll just have to reach around him to get to your mailbox. And it's always the kind of employees who are at the post office so interesting. It's either people from some Asian country who don't give a fuck about you or your problems. Like they got themselves to America in feats of bravery and strength that you and I could never fathom. And they're just like, and they just got a job at the post office because I don't know why, but there's an inordinate amount of, yes, people from Asian countries working at the post office. For some reason, they love it or something. And they are great about, they can take the most full-fledged Karen. They can take the most brutal, visceral, verbal attacks, and they are just straight-faced. Like, and I'm also not going to do the accent for them. But I kind of like that. I mean, it's not fun to deal with because they're also like, if you're trying to go to them and be like, no, my divorce papers, they were certified mail. It needed a signature and now it's lost. Like, can you help me get this? And they're just like, go over there. Sorry, I can't help you. Here's the number. Here's the email. You have to do this. I can't help you. Even though it said on the thing that this was the place where you need to get help for that specific thing. That's super important. That's like a legal document that we're, it's just like a whole, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. You are exactly the same as everyone else interacting with them that day. Whether it's Karen who lost her little, care package for her son in Iraq. Maybe a different thing I could say right there instead. Or it's me with my lost divorce papers. And also that didn't actually happen. Not that specific thing, thankfully. Oh, they went through, pal. Oh, they went through. So there's those kind of postal employees who nothing can faze them. They are as zen as can be, although they're not friendly, which is, but why should they be, And then the other kind of employees are those who are so strangely happy to be there. So bubbly and warm. Hi, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. What can we do for you today? And it's just like, what's going on here? Why are you happy to be here? This place is pretty bad, I think. Yeah, overwhelming happiness. That's like fake happiness. That's icky to me. It makes me feel kind of panicky. Like to be around fake, pretend, bubbly, happy people who it's like you can see behind the veil of that happiness. Either they're mentally unwell and they actually think they're that happy, or they're so filled with rage that their way of dealing with it is to do this sort of like aggressively happy thing. But at least experientially, it's slightly more pleasant than just the blank approach. Do I have any other mail to talk about? I know that is like a big hit on the show. Mail, man, Josh, get some more of your mail on here. We're so interested. My daughter and I have been playing Life, the board game Life. It's like, damn, I'm out here trying to live the real one. First of all, I'm trying to play the real game first. Not winning. Just kidding, I am. it's it's funny how as a kid your perception or my perception of these things like Monopoly, which a board game we also have, which probably almost every person in America has, but life, it's like evaluating the mechanics of this game as an adult is like, what the fuck is this? Here's life. The beginning of the game, you start by being obligated to go to college or get a job immediately. So first of all, the message is life starts at college. Life starts at when you're educating yourself to get a career. Okay. And also ours is SpongeBob life, so it's a little different. It's like, all right, I'll go to school to be a fry cook. That's not so bad. That's kind of rad. I mean, damn. To be a fast food worker like SpongeBob actually seems pretty good. He's so happy about it. Flipping Krabby Patties. Damn, dude. That's what's up. Has his little hat, his little tall hat that fits right in the middle of his head. I'd take one of those. Anyhow, your life starts at college. And then, okay, so the game of life, it's like you come to realize there's no strategy for this game. It's literally just you moving across a board and having money come up randomly. It's all random. You get paid randomly by landing on the right spot or card, and you have to pay money randomly. And they obligate you to buy a house. They obligate you to buy a pet. They obligate you to do one other stupid thing that costs money as well. This is not optional in the game. There's not really any strategy. There's like a few little tweaks you can do, but otherwise it's like all that you're just at the whim of what you land on and the random spin of the little thing that's fun, that sounds cool when it clicks and you spin it, and at least that sounds nice. But it's just like, hold on. At least Monopoly has like quite a few mechanics that you can be intentional and strategic and possibly win the game by having the most money and being like the most disgusting capitalist, which is kind of cool, just bringing up a lot of little money greedy human beings by playing Monopoly. But life, there's nothing to it. And things like this, I mean, I'll play with her and it's fine, and I'm not saying these things to my child necessarily, although we do talk about it. It's just like I can play along and whatever, but as an adult who has actual bills and I'm playing a game that is just like me being charged more things, even though it's pretend money, I get a little bit of actual anxiety about my real life, because it's like, here's rent, $700, and then, you know, my daughter's like, wow, that's a lot of money, and I'm like, yeah, my rent in real life is more than that, and then I tell her and shit, and it's just like meaningless to her, you know. $700 and $1 million are that's the same basically. My rent isn't $1 million. Come on. Hey, but the way things are going in Portland, hey, it might as well be, you know, be $1 million. Kind of a throwaway joke. There's nothing there. Life, I don't like it. I do like the real one most of the time. Coming to like it more and more all these days, actually. But life, the game, this is trash. Don't do this to me. Don't make an entire game that's just paying bills and feeling anxiety about real life money. What is the fun in that? And then literally, the game of life ends at a fucking retirement home. And the measurement for if you win or not is who has the most money. I mean, what the fuck? How about I invent a board game that shows like how much karma you've freed yourself from, and how much closer to breaking the bonds of suffering and the causes of suffering you are at the end of your life, you know? How about a game where you start with a bunch of fancy toys and wealthy bullshit and realize none of that matters, and by the end you're like a wandering monk with a loincloth and a staff and a begging bowl? How about that, huh? How about that's the Josh Gaines life game, bitch. But also it's fun to play as Mr. Krabs and be like, where's me money, or whatever. Can I do Mr. Krabs? Where's me money? I don't know. He is my favorite character. Mr. Krabs fucking rocks, dude. Yeah, because he's unashamed in his love of money, and I admire that. Um, he's not a complex person, but he knows what he wants. And even if it is Mr. Krabs' karmic lesson for this lifetime to lose attachment to the illusion of money and the delusion that it will bring him happiness, that's his whole journey. That's Mr. Krabs' dharma for this lifetime. And that's all right, because along the way we get some smiles and laughs and some joy, and sometimes he cries if he loses one penny. That happens sometimes on the show. That's real. Look it up. Everyone Googling right now, does Mr. Krabs cry when he loses one penny? Oh my God, Josh was right. This Josh, he knows his facts. He checks his facts before he talks on a microphone. This guy was right. Mr. Krabs does cry from one penny. That's right. Okay, anything I was going to say else about this dumb bullshit? I decided to stream today because I'm going to be probably, okay, this is not 100% secure, locked in. Hey, my agent's still doing all the negotiations, okay? So don't get carried away. Anyhow, I'm probably going to be doing a live stream show every fucking Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. It's going to fucking rock. And it's going to be on live radio. I don't want to say what yet in case anything happens and it doesn't come through. But this was kind of like a test run to see, can I talk about some dumb bullshit for a while and make myself laugh? And hey, maybe bring a little warmth to your old hearts out there too. And it seems that I can. It hasn't been quite an hour, but what fun. What fun. And so that will probably be happening, and if it does, you'll know about it. And it is going to carry on the name of ZEIT HEIST. Well, I always like to start... Jesus Christ. I've started so many different things with a new name. Hey, let's change the name and then do it for 3 months and then move on to something else and change the name again. Because I've already, rescinded and revoked and denied that section of life. No, I'm done with that. I'm not Texture anymore. Now I'm drinking my coffee. Now I'm ZEIT HEIST. Now, I'm Abraham the Poor. Oh, I'm Dr. Gaines. Pick a fucking name, dude. I did. It's Josh Gaines. He does so many things. None of them make sense. You're telling me I'm freaking living with the dang guy in my freaking head over here. Anyhow, whatever. Hope you're having a great Friday. Hey, yeah, it's fucking dark out there. Hold on to hope. Don't lose sight of beauty and joy, whatever your circumstance. God damn, be kind to yourself. Be kind to people. Have some fucking fun. Who cares? Don't attach to dumb bullshit like your job or traffic or how bad everything is in the entire world. And, yes. Running out of things to say, so I guess we're done. I guess that's the end of the stream. Thanks for being here. Thanks for whatever the hell. No, but seriously. And I got a purple hat, and I'm happy about that. Neat.